Afternoon, Coach Russ here from The Right Coach, and today's video is really all about, what's the title? Your scales are lying to you, and why this is so important now. So it's important all the time, but it tends to rear its ugly head every time I work with a new client, because we want to get some sort of idea of progress, and the scales have always sat there as a perfect way to measure progress. So, let's close the window, it's a bit noisy. So, with that being said, when we then rely on the scales to give us a perfect idea of progress and they don't work in our favour, we start questioning whether it's working. So the thing is, the scales are probably the worst piece of equipment to track progress. Because it doesn't matter where you are in the world, well, it matters where you are in the world, because you could be at home, you could be in the office, you could be on holiday. I appreciate not at the moment, but every time you move the scales to that different location, it's going to give you a different reading, because it's just based on gravity. It's your weight on the earth at that point of the earth. So if your weight on the earth can also change by time of day, how much water you've had, whether you've been to the toilet, how much bread you've had previously, i.e. carbs, any number of factors can just tweak it ever so much to the point that actually it becomes a nonsense. And the thing is, I would have you consider that, does it really matter whether you weigh 10 stone, 12 stone, 8 stone, 14 stone? I would think it doesn't matter. What deep down should matter, and when I speak to clients about this, especially my one-to-one clients, they understand that actually it's how they feel and how they look in the mirror, how their clothes feel. If they're desperate to get back into a size 12 or a size 36-inch waist, and they achieve that, but their weight hasn't moved, do you think they're happy? Of course. So this is all about how you feel and how you look. The tape measure is a better indicator than the scales. So let me explain why the scales aren't going to work, or what the science, if you like, the very loose science is around that. Once you start exercising and eating correctly, and I won't go into what correctly means now, let's assume you got it right, you're going to reduce your body fat. And when you reduce your body fat, if you're exercising at the same time, you replace it with muscle. Now, it's very simple. Someone said to me today, well, muscle weighs the same as fat. Well, it doesn't. Does it? Or does muscle weigh the same as fat? Now, I know what they meant, because they actually meant muscle, they thought, weighed less than fat. It's less dense than fat. So if I took a pound of muscle and weighed it against a pound of fat, they're going to weigh the same. However, a pound of muscle, let's say, assume for a second it takes up my fist size, a pound of fat is going to be that sort of size. So you can see, if you lose a pound of fat, you're losing a lot more in your body in terms of shape. You've got to create all that space in your body, which means you shrink in. And you replace it with muscle, which muscle is much more metabolically active as well, so it's going to burn calories at its rest. So you want to replace with muscle. It doesn't mean you have to get big and bulky and muscly, but it does mean your body shape's going to change. However, your weight will stay the same. Lose 1 pound of fat, replace with 1 pound of muscle, your weight won't change, but your body shape will. So that's what we're going for. So I would say ditch the scales if that's your only way of checking your progress. If it's one of a number of things you use to check your progress, it's fine. And I did a video earlier today as well about, and I put it on YouTube for you, about why weighing weekly won't work either. So there's lots of things to take consideration. And the thing is, it gets a little bit confusing. And that's where we step in at The Right Coach. We make it a little more simple for you. We can track it for you and make sure you're doing the right thing. However, it all comes back to track using many different tools: tape measure, mirror, clothes, scales, how you feel. There's 5 already, and often we just use one, and that one is inconsistent. So I hope that helps. It's all about not using one tool, using many tools to decide your progress, and ultimately being happy with how you feel and look. Hope that's helped. Hope it's been of use to you. If you've got any questions you want to do, reach out to us. Join our free group. Follow us on YouTube or Instagram. All the links are below. And I will see you all very soon. For now, Coach Russ, out.